yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Man, what? Um, we finna go ahead and get to it, bro. Um, the first verse for today is Matthew 6:33, and it says, "Seek His kingdom first and His way of living right, and everything will be given to you." So what that's saying is, you gotta be rooted with God. You gotta seek His kingdom. You gotta seek Him, get to know Him first before He gives whatever you need to you. Because He doesn't know. I won't say He don't know, but He do know if you're just gonna, run away from Him, or you're just gonna disappear when He give you what you want, instead of Him, instead of you. Wait, instead of Him giving you what you want and you stand and thanking Him, because He don't want you to just disappear, not thank Him, and just leave Him when you get what you want. But next we got Job 36:11, and it says, "If they listen and do what God says, they will live out their lives in happiness." So what's that saying is, if you listen to what God says in the Bible, or if you listen to anything that God says, but you got to do what He say also, like no lying, no sinning, no cheating, no cussing. Even though you sin um every day, we're not perfect at all, but even though you sin every day, you probably don't even notice sins you do. You'll live out your life in happiness, bro. Next, we got James 1:17, and it says, "All that's good, every perfect gift is from above and comes down from the Father who made heaven's light. Unlike them, He doesn't change, He doesn't vary or cause shadows." So what's that saying is, when you're, my bad, I'm still sick. But wait, when you think that God has changed, He's not answering your prayers, He's silent, He doesn't hear you, that's just like, it's just like the waiting season, bro. I mean, it's gonna happen. You may think that God isn't there for you like He used to be, but He doesn't change, bro. He stays the same. He's not like any other human. I think that's in the Bible verse before. I'm pretty sure I saw it before, I read it before. But He's not like any other human, bro. He doesn't change at all. He loves you the same, regardless of what you do, because you sin every day and He still loves you. He gives you second chance after second chance after second chance. But next, we got 2 Corinthians 12:9. It says, "My grace is sufficient for you. My power is made in weakness." So when you're weak, when you're going through, that's when God is the most powerful. When you're crying. Now, I won't say make yourself depressed so God is powerful. I won't say that. But that's when he is the most powerful, when you're going through it. Um Next we got Hebrews 12:11, and it says, "No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful later on. However, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it." So, what I think this is saying is talking about humbleness. You get humbled by the discipline, and it's not gonna be great discipline, good discipline. It's gonna hurt. You're gonna feel it. But later on in life, you're gonna be humble and you're not gonna be used to it, but you're gonna understand it more. And next we got Daniel 9:4, and it says, "I prayed to the Lord my God and confessed, saying, Lord, you are a great and awesome God. You always keep your promises and show your trustworthiness, love to those who love you and keep your commandment." And we got one more page out, boys. Don't worry, we almost done. Um, Next we got Psalms 18:30, and it says, "God's way is absolutely right. What the Lord says is trustworthy. He is a shield." Well, hold on. Yeah, he is a shield to all who comes to him for protection. So what's that saying is you can trust on God, anytime. God will be there for you any time of the night, any minute, any day. Even when you wake up, he's there for you. Even at 4 in the morning, bro. He's there for you. But his way is absolutely right. You should not sin. You should not lie. You should not cuss. You not lust. All of that. Cause later on in life, you're gonna understand why you shouldn't have did some of those things. Cause some of those things could cost you a lot, bro. Cost you a relationship. Could cost you money. Could cost you financial problems, life problems, anything, family, all of that. So his way is absolutely right, bro. And like it says in that verse go, um Job 36:11. If they listen and do what God says, then they will live out their lives in happiness. That's just like Psalms 18:30. God's way is absolutely right. So think about it. If you if you don't less, your life is gonna get better, bro. You're gonna, you know, cause it's frying your brain, bro. Trust, it's frying your brain. It's frying your brain, bro. Just know that. And next we got Psalms 105:8, and it says, "He remembers his agreement forever. The promises he made last for 1,000 generations." So I feel like that's going back to Psalms 18:30. Well, not, it was Job 36:11, right? Yeah, it's Job 36:11. If they listen and do what I say, they will live out their lives of happiness. So I think that's his agreement. If you listen to God and do what he says, you will live out your life in happiness. That's his agreement. And that's his promise. And he remembers it. But the next verse we got is First Kings 6:13, and it says, "I will live among the Israelites. Yeah, I'm gonna say that, Israelites, and will not abandon Israel, my people." And then next we got Romans 8:28, and it says, "We know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, those whom he has called to be a part of his plan." So hope the rest of y'all night go well, bro. That was the end of this little book. We're not done yet. We got like a few more pages left, bro. We went through all of these pages. I'm gonna tell y'all where we stopped at. We stopped. Hmm, where we stopped at? I'm pretty sure I skipped a few pages though. I didn't. But yeah. We went through this whole part right here. This whole part right here. We got this much left, bro. We're almost done. We gotta get a new one now. So, hope the rest of y'all night go well, bro. Remember, trust in God, pray, bro. Come to God whenever you need Him, bro, because He's always there for you.